Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Abdullah Hamdi bin Muhammad Noor, and today our group will be presenting about the use of Bacillus Thuringiensis BP as biopesticide. So firstly, what is biopesticide? Biopesticide is a type of pesticide that utilizes naturally occurring materials from organisms to protect farm crops. Currently, there are three biopesticide groups that are biochemical pesticide, microbial pesticide, and plant incorporated protectant (PIPS). There are several reasons why biopesticide is used in industry. Firstly, because of the resistance. After so many years of using chemical pesticide, some of the pests have been observed to develop the genetic resistance to pesticide after several generations. This would lead the farmers to use more potent pesticide that may also affect the human body later on. The second one is the residue. Chemical pesticide leave residue on the produce crop. This residue is relatively harmless in small amount, but after a certain period of consumption, this would add up in the body and may cause potential health risks such as diseases and cancers.
Moving on to the next subtopic, biopesticides making from the Bacillus Thuringiensis. I'm Ishraf Hazim bin Tamizam, 11800915, will be explaining how biopesticides are produced from the Bacillus Thuringiensis bacteria. Isolated Thuringiensis from soil sample is diluted and cultivated on nutrient agar in order to provide the spores germinating chances on media rich in nutrients and at the optimal temperature. Usually, Bacillus thuringiensis can be easily grown on Luria bertani broth, nutritional agar, and also T3 agar medium. After inoculation, there is an initial lag period followed by exponential phase, which the culture propagates rapidly and lasts about 16 to 18 hours. The sporulation begins at the end of exponential phase and reach stationary phase. Spores and parasporal inclusions of crystalline poison begin to develop within the cells. The fermentation method that is used to produce biopesticide is submerged fermentation. This method allows biomolecules involved to be submerged in a liquid such as nutritional broth where enzymes and other reactive compounds are present. By the end of fermentation process, bacterial spores and crystalline toxins are created. Therefore, the insects will be killed due to blood poisoning within 48 hours as the spores spread in their blood circulation.
Hi, my name is Suraya Natasha binti Hassan. In this section, I'd like to discuss the advantages of microbial pesticide. Among the advantages of microbial pesticide in the agriculture segment are increase in crop quality and yield by preventing damage and promoting physiological benefits in plants. With the increase of quality, farmers are also able to increase profits by having more produce to sell. Thanks to this, growers are able to deliver healthy and affordable fruits and vegetables to consumers around the world. Secondly, the use of microbial pesticide is essential in non-toxic and non-pathogenic to wildlife, humans, and other non-target organisms. Microbial adjusts are highly specific against target pests. This is incredibly safe as specific actions of microbial insecticide do not directly affect beneficial insects in treated area, thus maintaining the balance of ecosystem. Thirdly, microbial pesticide make residue management easier with the increased awareness of chemical use in food production and the potential for chemical residue on food. As the residue of microbial insecticide have no hazard to humans or other beneficial organisms, so this can be applied even at the time when a crop is almost ready. To put it simply, there are many advantages that could not be explained here, but for sure, microbial pesticide is the best alternative to synthetic chemical pesticide based on living microorganisms or natural products.
Next, I will talk about the difficulties that arise for using a conventional microbial pesticides. First is limited application. Since a single microbial insecticide is toxic only to a specific species or group of insects, Each application may control only for a portion of the pest, hence the non-targeted pest will survive and may continue to cause damage. Secondly, the use of microbial insecticides can be low effective in several situations, which is heat, desiccation or cold drying out, and exposure to ultraviolet radiation. Next, some types of microbial insecticides will need a proper care in the formulation and storage procedure. However, storage requirements do not seriously limit the handling of microbial insecticide. Lastly, the potential market of these products may be limited due to the pest specifics. Some products also not widely available or relatively expensive due to their development, registration, and production costs cannot be spread over a wide range of pest control sales.
Hi, I am Siti Munira who will present to you on the part ugly and ugly behind the production of biopesticide. Allah has created and fashioned every living thing in the best form, and we as humans, Khalifatullah, assigned to manage and utilize them for living purposes in the best way and order. In Surah Ali Imran verse 191, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had mentioned that all the creation that He made have benefit and function, including one of the smallest creation that cannot be seen through our naked eyes, which are microorganisms such as bacteria. As Khalifah, we are supposed to use aql that Allah bestowed to us to think and use toward good things such as developing biopesticide using Bacillus Thuringiensis to fight against pests that are safe and benefit to all living things and environment. Islam teaches its believers to be kind to nature and do not betray the responsibility and the trust that have been given to them. In Sahih Bukhari, every one of you is a guardian and is responsible for his charge. The ruler who has authority over people is guardian and is responsible for them. Hadith Bukhari. This is the crucial guidelines for any human being to live in this world. Utilize bacterial biopesticide and the entire natural resource is good to prevent pests from causing harm to the plant and other living things. But at the same time, we did ensure the best and safe for the nature. As for the conclusion, bacterial pesticide or biopesticide is the most frequent and cost-effective as an alternative to the chemical pesticide. Bacillus thuringiensis could be one of the major sources of potential microbial biopesticide because it retains several valuable traits. In the future, other studies can be done as well so that the preventive manipulation of other generic derivations may well be established and improved.